thank you for being the founder of the feast.
Happy birthday! Cheers!
I couldn't have been asked to be born into a better family.
Thank you for
giving you scissors.
Cheers.
And thank you for having children after having
All the other
children.
And Lori.
Yep, those three. And for being such a great mom, and we're so glad we can celebrate your 90th with you, and here's to 10 more years at least.
Cheers.
Thank you for letting me come over and watch football every Sunday during football season.
All the grandkids, we couldn't ask for a better grandma. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Mom! What was your childhood like during the Depression in the 30s?
I was too young to realize we had a depression. I didn't have any wants. We had a little wooden schoolhouse with 2 classrooms. Cats and Jammer, there was a cartoon at the time, and there was 2 boys in the class. We called Cats and Jammer because they were brothers, and they were just mischief all the way. They climbed out windows, the poor nun would cry, and given notebooks, copybooks, and we had to do the swirls and everything, like no printing, just all cursive. And I think it helped in later life to have that.
Did you have any favorite toys when you were younger?
Yes, my doll baby. It was Shirley Temple. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't
Tricks, Shirley Temple.
Anyway, I had an aunt that sewed. My mom didn't sew, but my aunt sewed. And she made all these costumes for my dolls.
And all your clothes too.
And my clothes too.
She was
And they
incredible.
would take me to Druid Hill Lake and take pictures of me in different clothes.
What fun things did you do in your 40s? Like,
In the 40s. In the 40s.
In my 40s.
In
No,
the
in the
40s.
in your early teens.
I started high school in 45,
At IND.
right? IND in 45, yeah.
And the uniform, what did that look like?
Our uniforms were
What's IND?
white serge skirts and white blouses.
Yep.
It had to be ironed.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the girls starched them so bad that they could hardly sit down in their desk for the starch uniform.
When you started high school, World War II was just ending, I guess.
Yeah, 45. Yeah.
Tell us about your friend Lita, who you're still in contact with now in high
Oh,
school.
Lita. Yeah, she read my name and address and phone number in a brochure they sent out from the IND. And she called me one night and said, "Sit down. You don't know who this is."
Such drama.
Who? She said, "It's Lita."
They hadn't seen each other for 50 years.
I hadn't seen her for years and years.
So you and Lita used to like run around in her car?
Oh yeah, she drove her father's car, and I didn't drive, and she took us to Rehoboth one time. Went to a cousin's house, and all these Italian cousins were there.
How did World War II impact you?
It made me aware of the war because as children we had to collect grease in cans. They said it was for bullets. We've had to go and get old tires and pile them up, things like that. And they said they're for the war effort. And we had to buy stamps at school for like 10 cents. And our parents would buy more expensive ones, like for $1. And they used their stamps to buy butter and sugar when available, and meat once in a while. We didn't eat a lot of meat.
Yeah.
So, but my mom made do. She used to make bread. She used to make cakes out of mayonnaise. And instead of good, it was good.
Because it's like egg, it's like
got that cookbook.
I could
if
see
you guys
that.
wanted it.
And,
Yeah, it's sort of a
and
bonding
also
agent.
with tomato soup.
Nice you cake.
Made it.
And you lost a family member in the war.
Oh, wow.
Yes, my cousin Bert lived up the street.
How old was he?
He was either 19 or 20.
Oh, geez.
He died of wounds in LaSalle, France. Yeah. And I came home from school and my dad was having his regular coffee and soup lunch, like second lunch when he came home from work. And he looked real sad. And I said, "What's wrong?" And he said, "Well, you better go ask your mother." So I went up the street to Aunt Emma's house where Bert lived. And she was crying, and my mom was crying. I said, "What's the matter?" I said, "Bert was killed in the war."
Who's your favorite cousin? And one of these pictures of you and all your cousins.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
They
Kenny.
were Don. His name was Don. He was a year older than me, I think. But they were all. I was the only girl, and there was like
with all these boys on the sofa.
there was like 12 boy cousins. And when I came along, I was like,
You were like the pet.
yeah,
And then didn't you work for the state?
yeah. Then
Where you
did
gave out
you
testing?
you taught people. You had a
She gave out
test.
the
tests.
job at the Butler Building, yeah. I had lost my first child, and I went back to work. And I had a job in the Butler Building, which is no longer existing. And I taught a figure dexterity to these men that had manufacturing jobs. They had big old hands. Big old hands. And I would put the screw, the washer on the screw and put it in the
It's like
board.
apples and oranges.
And they would say, "You can do this, but we can't do this."
Oh,
So
but you
that
enjoyed the
was
teaching.
nice. I had 2 sessions a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon.
What year did you have a boyfriend with me?
When Uncle Charles
Before
and
you
Mary
were
lived
19.
here in this neighborhood. And I'm trying to think,
You
he was
met him
16.
here in Folston?
16. Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that.
He had a motorcycle and he would come down to Baltimore and park out front, and I would go out. A poor kid. I would leave him sit there, talking to my parents, and I would just go out someplace. And he never gave up.
And Mom used to
I
wear a
was
white
awful.
men's shirt, jeans rolled up, and saddle shoes.
Huh.
There's a picture of that.
So we were reading your high school yearbook description. It said that you like to work on motorcycles. Do you remember
Oh,
working
yeah.
on them?
Joke.
That was a joke.
That
That was my
made it up.
girlfriend.
It was
used to
a
joke.
was just a prank.
My best friend wrote this.
What were the 1950s like for a young wife and a mother?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Bet you
That's
it.
good.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite daughter?
Settle down.
This is before the 60s. Mom had a new house by the age of what, 22?
Yeah, we're about 22, I guess. We picked out a lot, and
Oh wow, you had a new house.
That was Woodcroft.
yeah, we're
That
from
was you built that.
Do you remember how much it cost, Mom?
900, 9,000.
Oh my God.
How did you juggle 3 and 4 kids?
With great difficulty. No, my mother and dad were a great big help. They did all the babysitting, and we got to go out a lot. Probably the kids didn't want us to go, but
No, we were okay.
I hope you were okay with that.
Well, you got a good babysitting. Sue
But your
Water.
dad was a goer, and sometimes I wanted to stay home, but he always had plans to go out, so we went out a lot. And the kids were fine. I used to put them to bed for naps when there was 3 of them.
You were sleeping. We were out the window.
I was like, were they actually
I
there?
would
Were they on the
lay
ground?
down.
I
I would chenille bedspread. If you know
Oh,
what
I
they
love
were.
the chenille bedspread.
And I had this chenille imprint
Wait, it's a funny
on my
story.
face.
When your friend came to the door,
Yes,
Mom came to
it
the door and she got
it
a
was-
chenille imprint. I was like,
It
what
was
are
a
doing
steel
that?
wall. It was a steel wall that came
Oh, really? My mother.
They're great.
This guy.
My question is,
Yeah.
Keep going.
did you find the cultural changes of the 60s interesting?
I didn't pay much attention to anything but raising children and
What did you think of the war that was happening in the
I didn't give it much
You
attention
didn't, yeah.
because I was so busy.
Mm-hmm. The kids were enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure 4 kids were enough.
Yeah, well, Megan wasn't born yet.
Oh, that's right, yes. At the
Well,
end of the 60s.
At the end, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
69. She was born right after they walked on the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 69.
Did that interest you at all? The space,
Yeah.
the science behind it?
I enjoyed
Yeah.
the news.
Did you watch the moon landing on TV?
Yeah.
Did it feel surreal to see people in outer space?
No, I figured they knew what they were doing.
What did you think of the hippie generation?
Well,
You can be honest. They're all grown. They can't.
They've grown out of it mostly.
I didn't think they shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know,
You thought they were kids being kids.
if they wanted to walk in bare feet on the, and
about
get
us.
the sores on their feet, and
Yeah.
not wear a bra, it's okay. I mean,
You didn't mind. Yeah.
well, if they wanted to do that.
You didn't.
That was them.
She was a pretty cool mom though.
Yeah. You didn't think they should get a haircut or anything.
Now I do.
What advice would you give to today's youths to help them understand their trip into the future in their time machines?
And they're done.
Well, how would you help us young people make sense of
What is happening?
of what's happening in how our lives might be when we get older?
I always just let things go.
You take things one
I
day
was
at a
never a
time.
worrier.
Yeah.
All the years I can think I could worry, like the Vietnam War and
Mm-hmm.
all these different things, Korean War, and my husband could be called in. All the things ahead, I would say go with the flow.
Yeah.
You know,
And you always have your family to rely on, right?
always have my family.
Oprah Winfrey just called.
I met Joan Quinn when I was 0. She was 28. I was 0. And I heard it was a very interesting birth. It was 6 pounds, which was pretty big back then. But today that would be like a preemie. 6 pounds would be like nothing today. So thank you, Joan Quinn. Thanks for having me.
I raised them pretty well.
And racial too, but mostly.
I have no idea.
What's wrong with you? Oh, that's pretty. Oh.
I didn't know you were going to be wearing a scarf almost.
Yeah, you saw this before.
Oops.
I got it on us.
Oops, also.
Wow. You painted.
I painted that.
Memories of my childhood
That's what I was thinking.
on the farm. Yeah. Memories of my childhood.
We had to go, Bob toilet backed up. It was a Sunday night.
I hope I never needed it again. Oh, they pretty.
That's the bowl.
Are they really?
No, they're all slightly different. Okay, these are for Steve.